Today I stayed up until almost 3 a.m. constantly scrolling and refreshing Twitter to find out whether the Tate brothers would get bail. Since the moment they were arrested, I've become deeply invested in their legal process. I started with funny memes about his fashion sense, which I found very entertaining, but through passively engaging with this content, I eventually came across what he was saying and doing in relation to coercing women and, as he put it, pimping them. Except those were not just adult women, they were children. When most people see an attractive girl who has developed physically, dresses well, and wears makeup, they assume she isn't really a child. But as a teacher who has taught students from age 3 all the way to 18, I have seen this dynamic very clearly. When kids move into middle school, they go through an enormous period of development. They talk, argue, and annoy you like adults, making it easy to lose sight of their age. I remember our principal reminding us in a meeting, remember, although they might look like adults, these are children. That reminder was vital because it kept us from taking their behavior personally and grounded us in their true developmental stage. Unless you work in a school, you might look at an underage girl behaving confidently and mistake her for a woman, but I know them from the classroom. Their brains are still actively developing into their mid-20s, especially the areas involved in decision-making, impulse control, and evaluating consequences. Turning 18 doesn't magically bestow the psychological tools needed to make completely rational decisions overnight. Whether underage or barely legal adults, these young women lacked fully developed defenses and needed protection from parents, schools, and society. Sadly, they didn't have it. The impact this situation has had on me is huge. Being a teacher, it immediately brought my own students to mind, their dreams, their excitement over new clothes or makeup, and their pure joy on a good day. Thinking about girls that age enduring such severe trauma while their personalities are still forming breaks my heart. Trauma at that stage leaves lifelong scars, altering how a person views themselves, trusts others, and builds relationships. For the past month, I've been asking myself, what can I do to help to prevent this from happening to other girls? Initially, I started posting more about self-worth, but I soon realized the issue goes much deeper. It can't be fixed with a short, fragmented videos. They may never reach the people who need them. With my background in education and experience developing research-based curricula, I realized I'm equipped to tackle this at the root. So I have decided to build a research-based program for girls and young women focused on psychological resilience against manipulation and coercive control. To be clear, the responsibility for abuse always lies with the abuser. The goal of this program isn't to make girls responsible for preventing abuse, but to equip them with the knowledge and psychological skills to recognize dangerous patterns, set boundaries, and seek help. To make room for this, I'm changing my content strategy. Posting daily taught me that prioritizing quantity drains quality. Moving forward, I'm shifting to one longer form video a week released on Thursdays with occasional shorts when I have something quick to share. My primary focus will be the psychology of coercion and exploitation, not just spotting red flags, but understanding why we often ignore them and how to stand up against it. Why do we override our own judgment? Why can validation become more important than safety? Why do loneliness, attachment, status, or the desire to be chosen cause us to tolerate things we shouldn't? More importantly, how do we build the internal strength to act on what we know? A few months ago, I mentioned this would be my last year teaching in schools, and I stand by that. I won't be returning as an employee, but I plan to bring this program back into schools as an external force. Girls growing up are today trying to navigate relationships, attention, status, and self-worth in a predatory world. They deserve better tools to protect themselves. Someone has to do something about it. If you feel called to support this mission and you want to collaborate, please send me a message. Girls and women deserve to know how to recognize coercion, understand their own minds, and protect their boundaries. I'm Ruxandra. I'll see you on Thursday.